We are going to be learning how to use FOIL to simplify radical expressions. First, we're going to take a look at FOIL, just review it quickly, and then we're going to examine the steps that are highly recommended for you to use FOIL to simplify radical expressions, and then we're going to do some examples together. So what is FOIL? Let's do a quick review of FOIL. FOIL means multiply the first terms together, multiply the outer terms together, multiply the inner terms together, and multiply the last terms together. So first terms are A and C. So this is going to be A multiplied by C. And then your outer terms are A and Y. And then your inner terms are B and C. And your last terms are B and Y. So this is going to be AC plus AY plus BC plus BY. So that's pretty much how you use FOIL. Now, how do we apply FOIL to simplify radical expressions? We multiply the first terms together, multiply the outer terms together, the inner terms together, and the last terms together. And then we're going to group common terms together and then simplify the result, including the radicals. Let's go ahead and do some examples. So we have 3 minus the square root of 5 multiplied by 4 plus the square root of 10. So we're going to go with the first terms. So this is going to be 3 multiplied by 4 plus our outer terms are 3 and square root of 10 plus 3 multiplied by square root of 10 plus our inner terms are negative square root of 5 multiplied by 4, and then our last terms are square root of 5. So we have negative square root of 5 multiplied by the square root of 10. So this is going to be 12 plus 3 square root of 10 minus 4 square root of 5 plus we have, this is minus here, so it's going to be minus right here. It's going to be minus the square root of 50. So we'll need to see if we can simplify any of these radicals. This is a prime number, so we can simplify. This is simply 2 multiplied by 5. So the square root of 50 is the same as the square root of 25 multiplied by the square root of 2. So this is 5 square root of 2. So we have 12 plus 3 square root of 10 minus 4 square root of 5 minus 5 square root of 2. So this is the solution to this problem. The next one, we have 1 plus the square root of 6 multiplied by 2 plus the square root of 15. So the first terms are 1 and 2, 1 multiplied by 2, plus our outer terms are 1 and square root of 15, 1 multiplied by the square root of 15, plus our inner terms are square root of 6 multiplied by 2, and our last terms are square root of 6 multiplied by square root of 15. So we have 2 plus square root of 15 plus 2 square root of 6. It's just a good practice whenever you're multiplying radicals, a radical with a constant number or an integer or whatever it may be, a non-radical number, we tend to leave the non-radical number on the left side of the radical. And then this is plus the square root of 90. So 90 is the same, square root of 90 is the same as square root of 9 multiplied by square root of 10, which is 3 square root of 10. So this is going to be 2 plus the square root of 15 plus 2 square root of 6 plus 3 square root of 10. And then we now have another example. First terms, we have 8 multiplied by 11 plus our outer terms are 8 multiplied by negative square root of 12. And then our inner terms are plus negative square root of 18 multiplied by 11. And our last terms are plus negative square root of 18 multiplied by negative square root of 12. So this is going to give us 88. This is going to be, we have 88 here, and then we have plus, or this is going to be, this is a minus symbol here, a minus sign. So it's going to make the whole thing minus. So this is going to be minus 8 square root of 12, then minus 11 square root of 18, plus the square root of 216. So we can see here that some of these radicals are not in the simplest form, so we're going to go ahead and address that. The square root of 12 is the same as the square root of 4 multiplied by the square root of 3, which is 2 square root of 3. Then we have the square root of 18 is the square root of 9 multiplied by the square root of 2, which is 3 square root of 2. And we have square root of 216 is the square root of 36 multiplied by the square root of 6. So this is 6 square root of 6. So we're going to replace each of these now. So this is going to be 88 minus 8 square root of 12. We are told is, we derived earlier, is 2 square root of 3 minus 11. And then the square root of 18 is 3 square root of 2 plus 6 square root of 6. So let's go ahead and further simplify. 88 minus 16 square root of 3 minus 33 square root of 2 plus 6 square root of 6. And this is how you get your answer.